take care. Off you go.
It's a very hard act to follow. It is a very hard act to follow. As you all know, as Wendy said, Bob was the king of ditties. He made up ditties at every occasion. They were funny, they were witty, they were inclusive. So this is my attempt to tell the story of how Wendy and Bob met, ditty form. Once upon a time, 32 years ago, Wendy and Bob's lives were sort of on the go slow. Bob was cruising down an uncomplicated path to change his tranquil life, seemed little short of daft. No fuss, no commitments, just friends, sport and family. The very thought of a third was simply not there mentally. Our Wendy was in South Africa holidaying in the warm, and at our regular chat time asked, "So, what's the form?" "We have a handsome, gorgeous man playing tennis in a four. How he swings, how he leaps. No sweat does he pour." "Hey! You should fly home. Perhaps him you could marry. 'Twould be foolish of you to go slow and to tarry." So when she returned, oh so bronze and divine, a dinner we gave for these two to entwine. The first inkling she got he was in any way interested was the roar of a bike and a squash racket delivered. Oh my goodness, oh my gracious, what's this all about? Should I take it as interest, or am I just being a trout? Time jogged on and on, very little interest was pronounced, till an invite to Portugal, Roger Taylor's tennis, was announced. "And now I'm really confused," said our Wend on the phone. "What on earth is he getting at?" But I do like his tone. So they upped, and they flew for a week at the centre, Wendy in the shortest white skirt. The court she did enter. Oh, she smashed and she dashed, and she wooed all the men. Bob's eyes, they flew open. He pounced to defend. "Oi, oi," said our Boblet, "move over, you schmoozers. If there's anyone having her, it is me, you losers." They flew back from Portugal, oh, a flutter. The deed was done. Bob had melted like butter. Engaged to be married and gooey with love. Once Bob gets going, he don't need a shove. Bob and Wend have had 32 glorious years, full of fun and laughter, and occasional tears. He's been a tremendous husband, the very best friend. He's played squash, tennis, golf, and his cards to the end. We shall miss him most terribly, but know he's had fun. And 90 years? One hell of a life when all's said and done. I can hear Bob listening and getting sick of this ode. Get a move on, stop your wittering, get this show on the road. What the fuck's going on? That's enough for the day. Get on with your lives and continue to play.
I just don't know what to say.
Wendy, should I say?
Thank you.
Oh, it's you!
No, I'm not sure. I was meant to be at the beginning, so I could follow, everyone else, all the hot seats. No, very, very quick one from me, because all the good stuff was meant to come after. I was meant to be at the beginning. Right, hang on here. We go.
Turn it round to you.
Right, well, Oliver, my father here, knew Bob when he was 19 or so, Dad that is. They played a lot of squash together way back in the day. Bob was my godfather. He never held back in telling me exactly what was what. Advice or comment, usually with an F word or two in there. He was a fantastic godfather, generous, very important, but more importantly, he continued to take an interest in my progress or lack of, and I shall miss him. He was one of a kind.
Yeah.